So we've got Liverpool Thursday. Obviously, no Sane is going to be in the team after that goal we scored against them a year or so ago now. How do you think it's going to go for us, Dave?
I think we will get beat. I really do feel that Liverpool have been streets ahead of us this season. And if they put out a full-strength team, which I really think that Klopp's going to do, because I've kind of been reading things over the last couple of days that, you know, maybe they might take the foot off the gas now, give some players a rest and whatever else. I can't see Klopp wanting to go to, even if it's an empty Etihad, and lose that game. I think he's going to want to go there and show Guardiola, this is why we won the Premier League. This is how good this team is. And we're kind of a little bit up and down at the moment. You know, Chelsea game, we lost. Yeah, we played okay against Newcastle. I think it's going to be a real tough game, and I think they'll have a little bit too much for us.
Oh, we'll go for predictions in a moment. How about you, Tom? What do you reckon? How do you think we're going to do?
See, I'm always really optimistic when it comes to City, but I'm the complete opposite in the fact that I think that, I said this to you yesterday, Tom. I said, I still think, regardless of how many points Liverpool have won the league by, and don't get me wrong, Liverpool have been the best team in the league by a country mile this season. I still think that we are a better team than Liverpool, and we have a better squad than Liverpool. And I think that Guardiola and Manchester City are going to want to go out on Thursday and show Liverpool, look, you've took the league off us, and you've took the league off us at an absolute canter, but we are still the best team in this league, and we're going to come out and show you that we are the best team in the league, and that we'll be back next season, and that we'll be taking that Premier League title back to Manchester come May next year. So I genuinely believe that we're going to go out and beat Liverpool on Thursday. That being said, we're going to have to play an awful lot better than we played against Chelsea last week. We obviously, I said this again yesterday, that we had the benefit of having that FA Cup game at the weekend, because I think we needed that. We needed to go out and get a win and play well like we did against Newcastle on Sunday. I wouldn't have liked to go straight into that Liverpool match on the back of that performance against Chelsea. But no, I do think we're going to go and beat them on Thursday. I really do.
I don't think we're going to beat them. I think we're going to absolutely hammer them. Honestly, how often am I that confident, Dave? I think we're going to absolutely smash them. I think they're going to come to the Etihad, and City are going to be like rabid dogs. I think they're hurt. Don't put City nobody puts City in a corner. Need a bit of Patrick Swayze managing us. I think we're going to hammer them. I've just got this really annoying feeling where I am so confident, and I hate going into games like that because we usually end up getting beat, like Wigan in the FA Cup final. But I have no worry at all. I think they're going to be loving life. We're going to give them a guard of honour. You know, play with them for a little bit. But I think if we get the first goal, I think we're going to get 2 or 3, and I think we're going to take them to the cleaners. And I'm not impressed by Liverpool. I'm not impressed. They were floundering before the season, got curtailed by the virus. I've not seen anything in the last couple of games that makes me think they're world beaters. I think we're going to want it more than them. There you go. Said it. I'm going to really regret that answer.
I wouldn't say I'm that confident, but I do think we're going to win. But I wouldn't say I'm that confident. No.
I don't know. I've just got a feeling. I just got a feeling.
It's always the way, isn't it, at the moment under Pep, that it so much depends on what team he puts out. And, you know, is Ederson going to go back in goal? Hopefully, yeah. Who's going to partner Laporte in defence? If it's Otamendi, then we're all nervous because he's got a mistake in him. You know, Stones, maybe he's going to be back. Hearing he was just about to come back, and then he got an ankle knock, but maybe he'll be ready on Thursday. He's got a mistake in him as well. Mendy's half the player he was, 2 years ago. Is he going to play Walker or Cancelo on the right? It's never the midfield or the forwards that I'm worried about with City. It's always the defence.
Yeah. And
that's why I think we might struggle a little bit, depending on what players he puts in that back four.
Me and Tom had this conversation yesterday, and I actually went for 2 back fours. I had 2 formations in mind for playing Liverpool. The first one is a straight Ederson, Walker, Fernandinho, Laporte, Mendy. Dead simple, basic. that's the best starting lineup. But part of me thinks he'll play a back three with Garcia, Fernandinho, and Laporte, with Mendy and Walker as wing backs, bombing down and tracking back.
I checked it. I think Fernandinho is suspended. I think it's his second red card of the season.
Oh, he's suspended. Two red cards this season.
I think it's a 2-game ban. It would have been a 1-game ban because it wasn't violent conduct.
Garcia.
I'm pretty sure that it's a 2-game ban now.
Do you know what? Let's blood Garcia. I've not seen him put a foot wrong.
And
Why not?
Was Garcia on the bench for the FA Cup, or were they still resting him?
No,
Harwood Bellis was on the bench, but I don't think Garcia was. But I can't see Harwood Bellis playing Thursday. So I just hope it's not Otamendi. Anyone but Otamendi for me, because he scares me too much.
Wouldn't it be great to see Laporte and Garcia just cementing that relationship they've got at the back? But they'll need some help. They'll need Gundogan. They'll need Rodri. Much to the MIB admins' disgust of Gundogan, but it's a perfect game for him.
Honestly, it's a week ago now, and I'm still reeling from Paul Lake saying that the player he'd most want to play with at City is Fernandinho, at the back as centre backs. Like, he knows infinitely more about football than me, Paul Lake. Absolutely, I'm just still very shocked by him saying that how much esteem that he held Fernandinho in as a centre-back. Not, and you said he is a wonderful player, but I think we've got better centre-backs than Fernandinho.
Frank Lane's gone for a 3-1 win to City. How about you, Tom? What's the score going to be?
I'm going to say 2-1. 2-1 City.
Okay. Yeah. Dave?
I'm going to go the other way. I think
2-1 Liverpool.
2-1 Liverpool. I'm very afraid to say.
Oh, I've lost count of how many goals I think we'll put past Liverpool on Thursday.
You sound like Dan Fielden now.
I do, it's rubbing off, isn't it? It's because he's not been on a podcast for a while.
Yeah.
Someone has to take over the mantle. No, I think up front, I'm going for Jesus, KDB, Bernardo, Sterling, Rodri and Gundogan. That's making up the rest. And the disappointing thing with this formation is I really want Foden to play, and I do think he'll play, but I don't know who for. That's my only niggle with this. I think he'll play Bernardo because I think he's got lots of energy, and so Liverpool will need to match that. I think he'll play Sterling because he's quick, and we're going to have to hit Liverpool on the counter-attack 2 or 3 times. KDB because he can drop deep and spread the ball wherever he wants.
Who are you putting on the wings, so to speak?
Sterling and Bernardo.
I think he might put Foden there.
You think so? Right wing. You talked about last night.
Because he's put Foden there before, and Foden plays well. I mean, we're just so blessed. Foden could go in goal and he'd have a good game. He's just at the top of his game right now, isn't he? He's playing so well. Yeah. I don't know how you can leave Foden out. I would be, if there's that spot free on either wing, I would be putting Foden in there and seeing what he can do.
We were saying it yesterday, weren't we? And I think particularly with the way that Liverpool's fullbacks play, and that they play high up the pitch, Foden, when he's played on the right the last couple of games, he looks to pick up the ball and cut in and go and run direct at goal every time he's got the ball at his feet, kind of in a similar way to the way Mahrez does. And I think with the way that their fullbacks play so high up the pitch, I think that's the kind of thing that we're going to want, is players that are going to pick up the ball and run directly at goal and not hang about with it and give Trent and Robertson time to get back and into position. So for me, I think we'll see either Foden or Mahrez play on the right. I can't see. I don't see him playing. I don't see him playing anyone else out on that right wing. I do think Sterling will start on the left wing as well, just because I don't see who else he'd play there. But I can see him playing Bernardo at centre forward rather than Jesus, just for when Liverpool have the ball, because they're going to have more of the ball than most other teams would. Bernardo can then drop a bit deeper and join that midfield and try and overrun Liverpool when we're out of possession. Because like you were saying yesterday, Tom, that press that we've become so accustomed to seeing, that we've not seen as soon as we lose the ball, where all the teams run in little packs, that was in full swing against Newcastle on Sunday, and I think that's going to have to be played to perfection against Liverpool as well, because we can't allow them a lot of time on the ball. We can't allow. There's few teams that you want to allow a lot of time on the ball, but you definitely don't want to allow Liverpool that time on the ball. So I can see him playing that false 9 with Bernardo, with Sterling out on one wing, and then either Mahrez or Foden on the other for me.
So I'm excited now. I'm excited. There's so many options. Liverpool not going to know what's hit him.
I hope you're right. I hope you're right.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not nervous. Whether because it's a bit of a nothing game and nothing's riding on it because they've won the league now. What do you feel about giving them the Guard of Honour?
It is what it is.
That's the best way of putting it. I think I'd feel hard done by if it was the other way around and Liverpool didn't give us a Guard of Honour. I hope that social distancing regulations pick up over the next 24 hours and they say that you're not allowed to stand in line and clap them onto the pitch. That's a best case scenario. But no, I think it is what it is. They're rightfully champions this season. I think Guardiola's got far too much respect, or he's far too much of a respectful person to tell his side, don't go out and do that. I think he has too much class about him. So it will happen. It won't be nice to see. The one positive we can take away from it is that I won't be stood in block 1-1-1 with the Liverpool fans laughing at us as they walk out onto the pitch. But it is what it is. They deserve the Guard of Honour as much as I can't stand them. So, yeah, they deserve it. I won't enjoy watching it, but, they deserve it.
Are you going to be watching it, Dave? That's the big killer question.
Am I what? Sorry?
You're watching it?
No.
No, you're sticking to your guns?
Sticking to my protest.
Fair play to
No, I'm not doing it.
I
think, I just to follow on from what Tom said, I think what will be very, very beneficial for those players as well tomorrow who play is hopefully they're all there next season. I want that imprinted on their mind that this guard of honour that they've got to do for Liverpool. I want Bernardo and I want Foden and Garcia and whoever else to remember this. And no, God, I never, ever want to do this again. Never. And because I think that'll give them some real good impetus going into the next season. That, God, remember when we had to give those lads a Guard of Honour at the Etihad?
Yeah.
I don't want to do that ever again.
The only saving grace for me with losing it the other day against Chelsea. Was it Chelsea?
Yes.
Chelsea. My memory's just gone completely.
Yeah, Chelsea.
Yeah, just like one day to the next. There's no chance of losing the league at the ground. That's the only positive I can see with this, because I would have been a nervous wreck going into Thursday's match if it was if Liverpool would have won, they could have won the league at our ground. That would have been horrible. Liverpool fans are horrible at the best of times, apart from 3 that I know. And to have them win it at our ground would have been terrible, because they would have had chants, they would have had banners, they would have had all sorts at the stadium for the next seasons to come, wouldn't they? They wouldn't have let us hear about it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Horrible. So come on, we went for one unanimous win, one just win, and one loss. That's not a bad start, is it?
It'll be a draw now. We've covered all eventualities, but no, yeah, I'm going for a narrow City win.
Right, I've got a quick question for you guys. On this day, City signed 2 of my idols. If you name both of them, you get a lollipop.
David Silva was on this day, weren't he?
David Silva's one. Who was the other one?
Silva.
And I need to double check this because I saw it on Twitter this morning. I'm still not sure if it's right, but I saw it this morning.
Kiki Masamba.
Was it Kinky?
Kinky, George Kincanti, apparently. Yeah. Same day. Years apart.
2 absolute wizards.
Christmas Amper. Christmas Amper was my hero.
Big Kiki Masamba. What a man.
10 years we've had David Silva for. How lucky are we as City fans to have had David Silva for 10 years?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Absolutely phenomenal player.
Bonkers. Absolutely bonkers to be able to say we've had that.
Yeah, I agree.
The best I've ever seen. The best I've ever seen in a City shirt.
Agreed.
And it's just been fantastic for Phil Foden to get that experience with him, and I just cannot wait to see Phil. I think you said yesterday, Tom, we're not seeing Phil Foden smile. He looks determined every time he plays.
He's always head on. I tell you what, I'd love to see as well. I'd love to see Phil Foden take the number 21 shirt next season. How good would that be? See Phil Foden take David Silva's number next season.
Dynasty of 21 starting with
How good would that be? That would be incredible, wouldn't it? That would be incredible.
What number is he now, Phil Foden?
40-something, 47 is he? 47.
And it actually wouldn't surprise me if he did that, because isn't he 21 in age next season too?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, he's 19, 20 at the minute. Yeah, so probably. But yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? I'd love that. I'd not thought of that until just now, and I think that'd be mint.
Do you know what we need to do? We need to get one of those petitions going.
Yeah.
Sign this if you want Foden to go. Why did he choose 47? Was that just a random number? There must have been a reason behind it.
I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you. I'd be lying if I made anything up.
To have the 21 shirt, that would be amazing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, big time.
Right, unless you got anything to add, lads, we're good. We're done. We're dusted.
Hopefully, we're smiling the same way on Thursday when we chat after the game.
Have you got any questions for Peter Barnes, Dave?
I'll have a think over the next hour. Yeah.
Cheers, pal. See you later, lads. I'll catch you later.
See you later, guys. Nice one.